and I'm the one they fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another amazing episode of the Mixed Tab Podcast. I'm Monty and I am here with the wonderful Agent 04. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. We are on the road to WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them
Yes,
all.
sir.
But this is road to WrestleMania has been a little challenging, but we have officially got night 1 and night 2 matches. So I'm gonna point
Hmm.
out night 1 matches, okay?
Okay.
We
Let's
got
do it.
the Usos and LA Knight versus the Cursed, I Show Speed and the Vision, Austin Theory and Logan Paul. Okay. Then we got this is a match I'm kind of ready to see right here. We got Jacob Fatu
Mhm.
and Drew McIntyre. I'm ready to see that.
They are going to F each other up, Jacob and Drew.
I feel like that should have been if that's not the opener, then because that'll set the tone for WrestleMania.
Real.
So I'm gonna need that to be the opener because they have it advertised as the first hour. So one of those two matches will happen in the first hour. Then we got a fatal four way for the women's tag team champions. We got Lash Legend and Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, Lyra Valkyria and Bailey versus the Bella Twins.
I just thought about something. All of
Mm-hmm.
the tag teams in that match have a tag team name except Bailey and Laura. Lash and Nia, the
Exactly.
Irresistible Forces. We got the Bella Twins and we got Charlexa, but Bailey and Laura don't have a tag team name.
Yeah. And I'm them as a tag team, I'm still kind of iffy. Like I thought they didn't like each other for a minute.
Yeah, me too. But it's crazy. Funny enough, that's my sleeper pick. Those are my sleeper picks for WrestleMania, Lara and Bailey. I feel like they are going to come home with some titles.
But here's my sleeper pick, the Bella Twins, because how long are we gonna have the Bella Twins together? And
Mm.
Bree said she did come back for that tag team gold, and she here for a good time, not a long time. So that's kind of interesting to see.
Real.
Then we have Miss AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. This is gonna be interesting because this is AJ's first WrestleMania in over 10 years.
Which is crazy to think about. Her
10 years,
last
like
WrestleMania was in 2014, 2015.
yes. Let's see, what WrestleMania was that? That was the one where she tagged with Paige.
Yep.
Yeah, she tagged with Paige against the Bella Twins, right? I think it
And
was.
we didn't see her again.
No, we did not, because I think that next Monday was her last match with Naomi Page and her versus Natalia and I forget. But
Because even Becky and AJ had a promo on Raw, and Becky was like, "Oh yeah, a few years ago at your last WrestleMania, when you were walking out the door, you saw me and you knew I was a replacement. That's why you left."
oh,
Yeah,
now
hey,
y'all,
they were going back and forth.
y'all, this next match is the randomest match. I don't understand how we got here.
Are you
Seth
talking about Gunther
Rollins
versus Seth?
versus Gunther. How did we get here? I don't
So yeah, I want to
understand.
know, what does Gunther want?
Like,
Because he didn't do it for Paul Heyman, but now Paul Heyman owes him a favor. I want to know
like,
what does Gunther want?
I don't know. Does Gunther want Paul Heyman? Like, as the wingman? That was just out of the blue. I
It's
mean,
interesting. And
not
then,
saying they
and the
can't put on a
thing
good
is,
match,
oh, they gonna cook.
but
Oh yeah, we know that's gonna. Oh, that's not the slightest of issue. We know they're gonna cook. It's just random.
yeah, just very random. But it's not as random as this next pairing of Randy Orton and Pat McAfee.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Because we
yeah, because
got
the night one main event is gonna be Cody Rhodes
Cody
versus
versus
Randy.
Randy with Pat McAfee in Randy's corner. Now, this was random. This was very random, but you know what? We're going to save that topic. We're going to save that topic for later on. because we got one more match on night one, and I'm ready. I'm really, really ready to see this match. It is Liv Morgan versus Stephanie
Ooh,
Vaquera.
Stephanie
That is going
Vaquez.
to. If this is not gonna, this needs to be one of the best matches on night one because they really setting the tone. Like Stephanie hitting
They
Liv
have a
high,
couple.
like they're swinging lower and lower every time they meet each other. Like Stephanie done knotted this girl's head up. So I really need them to get.
Also, I love how they're dabbling into Liv and Roxanne's relationship. And right as
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne was about to give her opinion on Finn Balor, Stephanie came out and attacked her. We
Yes.
attacked both of them.
I'm still waiting for to
So
see what's gonna happen there because on social media I noticed how they were really worried about the big knot that's on Liv's head, but
mm-hmm.
Roxanne has a big knot on her head, and they didn't even acknowledge
Roxanne.
it. Roxanne, they didn't even acknowledge Roxanne's knot upside the head. Like this is not the first time
Yes.
y'all done left this girl out. They didn't even, well, she wasn't even included in like Dom's birthday pictures. I noticed. Mm,
Yo, imagine if Roxy joins Finn at WrestleMania.
mm, that'll be crazy.
Hey, that would
Because
make a WrestleMania moment.
oh yes, of course, of course. But let's talk about night two. Night two don't have that many matches, but like it's still early on the road to WrestleMania, and there's still some matches that probably to be added. I'm gonna save the best matches for
Mm-hmm.
last. But speaking of Finn Balor, we got Demon Finn Balor versus the greatest
Dirty
Mysterio of
Dome
all
of
time,
all time. There you
Dirty
go.
Dom. That's gonna be a good match because we ain't seen the Demon in a long time.
Just a minute. Now, how do you feel about Rey Mysterio adding himself to this ladder match, which is already stacked, by the way, with Penta, JD McDonough, Javon, and Rusev and Dragon Lee. Now Rey Mysterio's in the match.
I think that just added a wow factor because like you was speaking earlier, everybody in this match except Rusev can do some high flying stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
adding Rey Mysterio just gave that wow factor because I know him and Pence are finna go back to back. I know that him and Dragon Lee finna
They
go
finna
back
go
to back.
crazy.
They're going to have some insane, and it's a ladder match. The spots are going to be insane. My sleeper pick that I said I want to win is the young OG, Javon Evans. If he don't
I
win, I
agree
just
with you
know
on
he
that.
gonna have some big moments in that match. And I
Hey,
feel like
your
JD gonna
boy
be the
is
sacrificial lamb for
down,
him.
see?
It's either him or JD gonna be the sacrificial lamb to take these big moves.
Oh yeah, and I just want to say I feel bad for him because yeah, Rusev is gonna be slinging them around.
Yeah.
Rusev is like, and Rusev is gonna do. I want to see Rusev chuck a ladder at somebody.
And I think it's gonna be
Oh
JD's
yeah, oh yeah.
head.
Oh yeah, Chad. I asked Moni this beforehand. I asked her who does she think Rusev is gonna slam through a ladder because I'm predicting that Rusev is definitely gonna slam somebody through a ladder.
Oh, definitely. If not one, all. It's either gonna be
Oh
like
my
Rey
goodness.
Mysterio or Javon or JD. I don't see him doing a big move like that on Penta. I feel like Penta gonna pull out the big move on him.
Yeah, Panther gonna be the one who get take out Rusev, make the
Yes,
champ look strong.
or Dragon Lee because you know Dragon Lee be pulling out them sleeper big moves too on the big guys. Ask
Mm-hmm.
Gunther.
Yo, I want to. Hey, we saw Kalisto do a Selena Del Sol off the top of the ladder. I want to see Dragon Lee do a Operation Dragon off the top of a ladder.
The crowd will
Oh
instantly go
my
wild.
goodness! I'm
Instantly.
talking about they gonna explode. Oh yeah, and then another thing, a crowd makes the show, and I hope this crowd is cheering like this is gonna be their last wrestling show they ever get to watch.
Yes, 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 yes.
Because
Let's
at
talk
first,
about
obviously at first we was hyped for WrestleMania because WrestleMania, but we wasn't like this hype. But these last 2 weeks, the bills have been amazing.
yes, but some of them still been random, like Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, like I
It's
don't.
still a little random because I
What's
don't
the
know how
point?
she went from whooping these Mia Yims and B Fab's ass every week to being their friends. How many factions are we gonna have Jade Cargill in? She
If you
was
can't beat them, join them. I guess.
exactly like when she first came to WWE. She was in the big three. No, she was in another little group before she was with the big three. Now she in with B Fab now. But like you said, if you can't beat them, join them. Then now we got EO Sky in the fray.
And
So
Polio
that's
got beat up last night.
yeah. Lord have mercy. Poor little EO. Then we got Trick Willie versus Sami Zayn. I'm gonna need Trick Willie to win. This will be his WrestleMania moment.
Real, that crowd gonna explode.
Like I can hear whoop that trick right now, like just
I
rumbling
just
the
want to
arena.
say, Femi, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams. The fact that they're making their main roster debuts and their WrestleMania debuts is
Let's not forget Lash
insane.
Legend.
This is like, yes, that's right. This is Lash Legend's WrestleMania debut.
Yeah. A lot of them are making their wrestling day. And it's amazing because all of these people we just named are stars already.
Oh yeah, this is Stephanie. Wait, this is Stephanie Vaquera's WrestleMania debut, isn't it?
It is.
Oh my
It
goodness.
is. Wow. It is.
Yo, this is that.
This is like their Super Bowl. Like,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna need them
goodness. Well,
to have
this
the
is this
biggest.
is amazing.
But speaking of Oba, I feel like his
Oh
debut
my
is
goodness,
going to be
another
smashed.
little fact. Phil Brooks is actually getting his first WrestleMania main event. I'm talking about he's the actual main event.
Exactly. Speaking of that,
That's a
Roman
lot.
Reigns versus
Okay, WrestleMania's that.
has been that has been the wild. This Roman Reigns and CM Punk is the money making match. We say it every week, and it's the one with the most
Hmm.
build because it got so many layers to it. Like not only inside of
Exactly.
WWE, but outside of WWE. Like
Outside.
this
And
is
that's what
going
makes it
to
even
be
better.
the match. But like you said, with Oba and Brock, I want Oba to have his WrestleMania moment, but we know Brock is, how he is with the little African American talent when it comes to
Yeah.
big pay-per-view matches. They build them up just for Brock Lesnar to squash them.
Unfortunate.
And that is the sad part. But I want to jump back to this first night one.
I would I was gonna say I want to talk about something with Randy versus Cody. You
Yeah.
know, people always talk about '09 Randy being like the best heel or being the best version of Randy. But you can tell those are definitely people who hasn't really done their research or didn't go back and watch stuff because 2005 and 2006 Randy Orton was way worse than 2009 Randy Orton. First
Randy
off,
was a
he punt
menace.
just for a few examples. For a few examples, he punt kicked Mick Foley down a flight of stairs. He literally tried to kill the Undertaker. He put him in the back of the car and bagged up into the SmackDown sign. Like people think, oh, non Randy Orton is bad. No, I mean, let's not forget this man told Rey Mysterio Eddie Guerrero was in hell. 2009 Randy Orton is bad, but like for PG era, that's bad. But young legend killer Randy Orton was a menace. 2009 Randy Orton doesn't have anything on Burning My Light Randy Orton. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah,
Because people
Randy.
gas up '09 Randy Orton like that's the best version or the most evil version of Randy. The craziest thing he did was, let's see, he punt kicked Vince McMahon. He DDT Stephanie and kissed her in front of Triple H. That's like the craziest thing he did. He literally attempted to murder the Undertaker on live television. What?
Randy was a
I
menace
just want to
for
throw
real,
that out there,
bro.
though.
Randy was a
Randy
menace.
was a menace. '09 Randy is not the worst version of Randy Orton.
Mm-mm. Let's
What were
pivot.
you gonna say?
Let's take a pivot. I was gonna mention um Pat McAfee and Asha. What do you think about these celebrities' involvement in WrestleMania this year? Because it feels very different. Because I feel like it's like a little
Um,
oversaturated.
yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, Jelly Roll appeared on the TV more than any other person, any other wrestler, manager, anything WWE related. He had three backstage segments. He had a match. and then he was involved in the segment with Cody and Randy. And I like Jelly Roll, but I'm keeping it real. I don't give a damn that he believes in Rhea Ripley. And another thing that it doesn't make sense. He's like, "Well, I'm not a wrestler, but I want to tell you how I feel about you beating Jay Cargill. You gonna extinguish the flames and all this." So it's like I don't care. What was the point of that segment? All we should have had in that segment was a Judgment Day reunion. It should have been Priest, Truth, and Rhea. Like, literally, what was the point of Jelly Roll being there?
Exactly.
And
And
then now I show Speed his involvement. Now we've seen him take a few bumps before. He got RKO by Randy where he was in the prom bottom, and he got speared by Braun Breaker. And he got. I mean, and I guess I'm not gonna hate on it too much as the Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee. That's who Randy Orton was on the phone with, Pat McAfee. And
nah, that don't even make
first off, and
sense.
and what makes it worse is Pat McAfee's whole entire fan base, the people that they're trying to bring in, they shit on wrestling. NFL fans shit on WWE because like, oh, this shit is fake and stuff like that. So the whole point of them bringing Pat McAfee is because they're probably trying to sell tickets or just sell. But
Yep,
his fan base doesn't fuck with wrestling. So what they're doing is useless if the people y'all trying to bring over doesn't like your product.
exactly.
Like,
I feel like
like it doesn't make sense storyline wise, and it doesn't make sense realistically.
the only one that makes sense is I Show Speed because, like
Mm-hmm.
you said,
It's cursed.
he's had slow involvements backstage with these people. We've seen him with LA
Yep.
Knight before, and we've seen his
He
face in the
even had a
audience
little YouTube
before.
video of him training with Randy.
Yeah, he's been in the audience before. Like, we've seen him multiple times, and we just happen to see him accidentally get cursed by Dan Housing. That makes sense to know why he has a
Exactly.
match at WrestleMania. But I'm
Hmm.
confused. Like, how do we get? Where the heck did Lil Yachty come from? Like,
Yeah, Lil I just thought Lil Yachty was always just gonna be in the crowd. How they are like, hey, shout out Lil Yachty and stuff like that. You know,
see,
because I mean, Trick Williams don't need Lil Yachty to get over.
because Trick is already over, sitting up there turning like a rotisserie chicken in the microwave in his
Offset and
apron.
Javon Evans. What is Offset doing with Javon Evans, man? What's the point of that?
Exactly. And then I feel like they're doing too much because look what happened last year. They heavily involved Travis Scott in John Cena's feud. That involved
Yep, and it
multiple
fucked it up
people.
bad.
It involved The Rock. It
The
involved
Rock.
John.
It
It
involved
involved
John. It involved.
Cody. It involved R-Truth. And when
Mm-hmm.
that happened, whatever happened between Travis Scott and WWE caused the whole chaos and confusion because now we're still trying to figure out what does Travis Scott got to do with John Cena? Why is John Cena even here and The Rock ain't here? Okay, we got to
Exactly.
turn R-Truth back face because now his whole heel turn don't make sense because John Cena turned back a face. It's just a lot. I feel like their involvement just it's okay to have back in the day you used to have 1 to 2 celebrity guests.
Yeah,
But
because it
a
would make
whole
sense.
main
These
roster,
don't make sense.
like it just does not make sense. Now, at first, when
I just
Jelly
want to
Roll
call this
first
out again.
appeared,
I just want to
huh?
call this out again how crazy it is. Jelly Roll showed up on WWE TV more than any WWE wrestler.
That's
That's
crazy.
bro.
See, I thought they were
What is
gonna
going
go.
on?
I thought they were gonna go in a direction because when he first appeared and he had the segment with Miz and Kit, I thought they were gonna set
Hmm.
up for a mixed for a tag team match. That's what I
I
thought.
agree.
That's where I thought they were going. I thought that Miz and Kit was going to be a tag team going into WrestleMania because I would not gonna lie, I would like that because Miz ain't had a little WrestleMania moment in a while, and Kit ain't had a WrestleMania moment, so that would have been a good opportunity for them. And it could have been like, oh, Jelly Roll versus, not versus, but he find him a tag team partner, you know.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think Jelly Roll will fight at WrestleMania. Is probably gonna be Jelly Roll and Danhausen versus the Miz and Kit Wilson. I don't think you're wrong, actually. Because they
Yeah, but
definitely because we still have a week left. We still have a week left before, well, a week and a half left of WrestleMania to build,
Yep. And match
and I
two
feel
do
like
need
they definitely
night two
gonna
needs
add
some
at
more
least
matches.
they probably gonna yeah they probably gonna add maybe 2 to 3 more matches to the card.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, first off, yeah, the women's United States Championship that they probably add that Tiffany versus Julia probably.
Yep. Because I was about to say they was building Tiffany and Julia up. I'm gonna point out something about Tiffany Stratton.
Yes.
Because I've been seeing a lot of online backlash with her lately. The people
Me
saying that she ain't
too.
the people are turning on her.
Yeah, people saying that she don't care
Not in
about wrestling
wrestling.
no more.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know. And then I seen her interview with the Bella twins because at first I really wasn't on the Tiffany Stratton boat like that because I'm like she's just another pretty face and a blonde that they're using to get the crowd over with and it was working, you know.
Hmm.
But then like I saw her interview on the Bella twins podcast and she was talking about yeah she debuted like she didn't even have a week at the PC or NXT. I mean the PC and then they put her in the ring for her first match. And I was like, okay, well, I kind of give you respect for that because I couldn't tell
I mean, you good.
because she looked good. I couldn't tell, but I'm just like the fans are turning
Yep.
on Tiffy time.
Well, a lot of times that has happened when a superstar maybe is like too babyface ish, or just in general. I mean, they do it with Cody, they do it with Roman, they did it with Cena for years. They done it with Seth, Becky. The fan that you can never satisfy WWE fans, well, wrestling fans as a whole. You can
Especially
never
the internet,
satisfy some wrestling fans.
the internet
Yes,
fans.
the IWC sucks. The IWC does suck. But another thing with me, I tend to ignore what happens over online and not acknowledge what's happening in the actual arenas. Tiffany
Because
Stratton is
it's
still getting a
different.
huge ovation in them arenas, so that's what
It's
matters.
different. It's way different because the people that be the people that be talking on the internet don't even watch. They watch bits and pieces. They don't even watch the full shows.
Yeah, they'll watch clips, or they'll specifically watch certain spots just so they can talk about it.
Yes, like
You have to watch the entire product and show.
exactly like people. I seen a couple of people talking junk about JC Jane just because she had a little wardrobe malfunction of Stand and Deliver. And I'm like, y'all
Like
probably ain't
it
even watched.
happened.
I'm like, y'all probably have not even watched the full match of Stand and Deliver. Y'all probably just saw a clip. Oh, she had a wardrobe malfunction and took it from there. And then I saw this
Jason
guy.
James cook.
This is the one that got me. This guy he took his sweet time to make a whole 10-minute video about how bad and how worse how Cody Rhodes sucks. Do you know this man didn't even have his facts straight? He said that Randy Orton was a member of Evolution. Now, what faction was Randy
Why
Orton
did he
part
bring?
of?
Why did he bring that up though?
Exactly. What faction was Randy Orton part of?
Randy was an evolution, but is he talking about the legacy? Randy, Cody, and Ted DiBiase. Is that what he's talking about?
Yes, he was trying to talk about legacy and he said evolution.
And oh my
And I'm like,
goodness.
how are you going to talk about Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton and you don't even know what group they were part of? Because you took 2 seconds to not even look it up, but you just I don't know, you can't please the
Just
internet.
wanted to
You
hate.
cannot please the
Well,
internet.
no, and another thing is too, a lot of people online they purposely make videos or posts so they can get
Rage bait.
they can get a reaction
Yeah.
out of people. Because think about it. Hey, these people they probably have group chats and stuff. So like when they see people reply to their stuff, they probably screenshotting it, send it to the group chat, laughing
Oh,
at
yeah.
people. So that's why I say I don't waste my time with negative opinions of the IWC.
Because,
Constructive criticism is different. But it's a
in my
difference between
opinion,
negative and actually giving constructive criticism.
I think wrestling fans are the easiest to rage bait. We are the
Oh
easiest to
yeah, most
rage bait
definitely.
because if I see one wrong thing about Naomi online, oh, it's over. I'm in
Oh yeah,
there.
you not lying, man. I'll be ready to, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be ready to go to war about some of these wrestlers.
Yes. Now, I think we should dabber into our fun topic before we run out of time.
Hey. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was thinking let's talk about some moments where we genuinely said, "Oh my God, are they okay?" Or like just wrestlers in general. Like first off, we'll not immediately think of it. The first two wrestlers that come to mind is Kevin Owens and Io Sky.
Oh,
First
yeah.
off, Kevin Owens when he took that Alabama slam from Cody Rhodes at Money in the Bank. Oh my God. And then what made it worse is he was so bloody. He didn't move. Like I thought Kevin Owens was cooked.
Oh,
I
I was
genuinely
terrified.
thought Kevin Owens was cooked.
I was terrified, and he stayed in that
Um,
position for a good 2 minutes.
for a while.
Okay, no. And your who was your second one?
Another wrestler, Io Sky. Oh my God, Io, can you stop killing yourself with these suicide dives? And then she just gets back up and
Like she didn't
emotes.
feel it.
Like,
That's the
oh
crazy
my
part.
God,
That
EO.
is the
Like
crazy
EO would
part.
do her suicide dive and I'll literally like hold my breath. I'm like, oh my God, EO, are you okay? Like genuine fear. Cause the way she does it, it looks like she's gonna hurt herself. I'd be so scared.
I just knew her neck was just janked up. She bounced right up. It must have been her adrenaline. But mine
Real.
is something kind of similar to EO Sky.
I have one
Um,
more, but I'll let you go.
um, I said this a couple of
Give it to
times.
me.
Braun Breaker, when he took that bump at Elimination Chamber and he didn't
Oh, he
move.
fell on his head. Oh my
Yeah, when
God.
he didn't move, I everybody can tell you I was not a Braun Breaker fan. He wasn't really big on me, but when he took that move, when he took that move,
You
I
gain respect.
genuinely got up and I held my breath, and I was like, not even focused on nothing but him. I was like, oh my God, this is the end of his
I
career.
hope he's okay.
But he got up,
Like
and
on
I
real.
was like, oh
Oh
my
my God.
God, thank God. I was
And
scared.
that's
And
what makes
another
it
one,
worse. Like it could be the end of these people's career.
exactly. And another one was JD. JD when he now this he did actually get injured.
Moonsault, get
This
that
one did.
moonsault.
Yes, he did actually get injured. No, not the moonsault. The one where he got like his when he his ribs and stuff. I want to say it involved an announce table. The one that injured him. I don't remember
Yeah,
who
that's when he
injured
did
him.
that moonsault because he hit his head on the back. He ended up hitting his neck and
Yes.
stuff on the back
Okay.
of the table.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep,
Okay.
yep.
I was confused for a moment. I was like, wait a minute. What? Okay.
Because he was going
Yes.
against the Viking Raiders. Him and
That
Finn were going
one.
against the Viking Raiders, I believe.
That one kind of scared me because I was just like, oh my God, he's dead. But I guess because
And
they
then
have so much adrenaline, he got back up and he shook
mhm.
it off like it didn't happen. And then come to find out, oh, he messed up. He was messed up. But I think we should involve the
Now
fans. I think we should post.
I did I did have one more choice, one more
Okay.
person. If you want to throw it out there real quick. Devon Evans. The first spot was when Obafemi tossed him from the ring onto the announce table. What the fuck? How, what? Um, and that's just something I don't think I had never seen anyone chuck somebody from the ring to the announcer's table like that in a while.
I'm surprised ain't nobody got hurt by the how Oba toss people.
And then the second one with Javon Evans was, hey, just like you at Elimination Chamber when he got hit with that pulverizer. Oh
Oh
my
God.
God, I thought he hurt his neck. I
I
thought,
forgot about that
ooh,
one. I forgot about that one.
I cringed heavy on that. I was like, oh my God, Javon, please be okay.
I
Holy crap.
yeah, that was a breath holder because I knew right away when Logan Paul had him lifted that he was gonna land funny because I was just like, that's
Oh,
instant.
yeah. And then he immediately grabs his head and neck. I was like, oh
That
no.
didn't even make, and then the referee walking him out didn't even make it any better. I just knew
Yep.
he was cooked. I just knew he was cooked. But we got less than 1 minute. You want to hit them with their 4 letters?
Man, let's hit him with them WrestleMania weekend letters. Let's hype it up for him. Hey, yeet, new theme song. Four
Yeet.
letters, one word. Yeet.